the flies ride swerving down here. I promise my money ain't hurting now, chill. I got it wrapped like a turban down here. I got them trap boys serving down here. Got cars, got clothes, got fame. Got bars, got flows, got game.
Greetings and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. All right, gentlemen and ladies, this is episode 236. All right. As you can see, I am experimenting. There's nothing wrong with the closet, right? I'm just trying a different look as far as other spaces in my home. All right. This space opened up as a lot of junk was disposed of, right? So I figured, let's try something a little minimalistic just to see how it works visually, right? I can tell you right now, I've always hated institution cream, white, eggshell white, whatever you want to call the color of this top portion of this wall, right? The bottom portion of the wall is a much nicer gray. The living room area is all gray, but the lighting is terrible. All right. So I'm going to install some more lighting in there, and I'm going to try the next episode 237 in the living room and see how that works for me. But 236 will be in this particular room. Now, if I don't like 236, if I don't like 237, then it's back upstairs for 238. All right. Again, nothing wrong with the closet room. Just wanted to try something a little bit different. All right. Now, this episode, we are featuring dress shirts. All right. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, why would dress shirts get its own episode? Well, it's very simple. When it comes to a mature, grown man look, the dress shirt almost always destroys little boys, little brothers, the sports shirt. All right. One thing you need to know about, couple things you need to know about dress shirts, if you don't already know. Dress shirts are numbered. All right. A 14 or 14 and a half is typically fit for a small. A 15 and a 15 and a half, a medium. A 16 and a 16 and a half, a large. 17, 17 and a half, extra large. 18, 2X, right? Then you start talking about 19s, even 20s. Then you get into more big and tall sizes, right? But the difference is that a dress shirt, even if it's in a classic fit, is still going to have more of a specific, more of a tailored fit to it, right? It's going to be more specific to the man that has a 17 or a 17 and a half neck, for example. Right? So you could be an extra large in your sports shirts. In a dress shirt, you might be a 17 or you might be a 17 and a half. It depends on not only the cut of it depends not only on the size of your actual neck, but the cut here, the length. Well, we'll get to the length, the cut here, the width of the torso. All of that matters in a dress shirt, right? So you might have gentleman A here who is an extra large in his sports shirts, gentleman B here who is an extra large in his sports shirts, This guy could be a 17 and a half with a specific sleeve length. This guy could be a 17 with a specific sleeve length. All right. Now, sleeve lengths. Extra large shirts, you typically get a universal sleeve length. But in a dress shirt, they have specific and various sleeve lengths. All right. To measure your sleeve length, the ideal way to get the most accurate measurement possible is to hold your arm like this and have someone take a tape measure, right? A clothing tape measure, okay, guys, not a tape measure you use in spackle. You're going to put the tape measure in the center, right on that bone, in the center of your neck, or right at the top of your back, right at that bone. And you're going to go here, curve down your elbow, and then you're going to stop where you typically like your dress shirts to hit, all right? Which typically may be somewhere around here, just give or take a centimeter or two. That number that you get is your sleeve length, all right? My sleeve length, ideally, is a 36-37, right? As of right now, I can still wear a 16 and a half, 36-37. That's in a classic fit. Because of neck size, a 17 36-37 is going to typically be my best fit across the board, right? Whether it's classic fit or slim fit. If we're talking strictly slim fit, then I can do a 17 36-37. I'm better with a 17 and a half 36-37. So that's like if you typically wear a large size shirt, you might go extra large. If that shirt that you like is a slim fit, you might want to go to extra large, all right? Same type of premise within dress shirts when you're talking about classic fit or slim fit, okay? So this particular dress shirt, because of the pattern, is a little more casual looking than a typical dress shirt. It is a 17 and a half, 36-37. So it hits perfectly here, right? And I'm rocking it the way I'm rocking it because of the use of the ensemble, all right? So I got 3 rigs for you, plus the ensemble I'm wearing, makes 4 total looks, all right? Start at the bottom, shoes, dress shoes, all right? A nice buckled loafer and a chocolate brown, all right? My socks are whimsical and fun, all right? Color block, heavy size stripes, multiple colors here, all right? We have a sun yellow, we have some orange, we have some pink, we have lime, we have royal blue, we have aqua blue, all right? My pants are a pair of chinos, Rugby Ralph Lauren, with the colorful kicker on the back left pocket, all right, in a nice pink, all right. This look is featuring, like I said, this dress shirt in a 17 and a half, 36-37, slim fit, all right. It has a nice plaid pattern to it with awesome spring hues. Specifically, this ensemble itself would be what I would wear if I go out for Easter, all right? Kelly green, pink, white, and some navy blue striping, all right? With a royal blue polo player here, all right? Finished the look off with some not RL jewelry, I'm sorry. Finished the look off with my nameplate Ghana bracelet and Zuri accessories, 8 gauge bracelet here. Nice little Samsung watch and Ralph Lauren tortoiseshell sunglasses, all right? That is my ensemble, all right? Easter celebration ensemble. All right. As far as fragrance of the ensemble, it is also fragrance of the episode. I went with Polo Sport Fresh. All right. Something manly, something soft, yet with that spring vibe. All right. Because Polo Sport Fresh is heavy on the talcum. All right. It's heavy on the talcum powder. So it's the perfect fragrance for this ensemble. Again, like for Easter. And as well as the episode, all right? Because, hey, dress shirts, these looks, all of them are fresh, all right? All of these looks are fresh. So why not have a fresh fragrance? Why not have a fresh fragrance for all these fresh looks, right? So that's what we did. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, I'm wearing a bow tie too. Brown Rugby Ralph Lauren bow tie with pink skull and bones all over, all right? Any hoot. I digest. Y'all ready? Me too. Man, let's go. All right, so for our first rig, we went with a late winter, early spring, transitional temperatures ensemble. All right, because we are not super layered up. But the fabrics that we're using, some of them are rather heavy. All right. This is a wonderful 20s type look. All right. This is a Peaky Blinders. This is Great Gatsby. This is that type of vibe, that type of look. All right. This particular dress shirt, I'm pretty sure you can still find it on RalphLauren.com. All right. But I'm gonna tell you, if you didn't already know, the club collar, the rounded club collar to be specific, is my favorite dress shirt. Hands down. Hands down. All right. If you don't own one, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Get right, man. Get right. You gotta have a club collar dress shirt in your arsenal. All right. But without any further ado, let's start at the bottom. All right. I pulled out the Ed Waltons. All right. The Ed Waltons, a snuff loafer. All right. It has a small double monk strap across the front. No, I'm sorry. That's the, these have the double monk strap across the front. The vamp is herringbone. All right. The vamp has a tweed herringbone cloth all across the vamp. All right. The rest of the shoe is a chocolate suede. Just a beautiful, beautiful pair of dress shoes. All right. As far as our hosiery, I went with a simple pair of navy socks that are ribbed. All right. Something clean, something smart, something borderline elegant. All right. As far as our trousers, I went with a pleated pair of wool flannel trousers, all right, with a houndstooth pattern, a dark tan base with a little bit of wine and a little bit of green inside of our pattern, all right. No belt with these pants. They have a wonderful fifth coin pocket right over one of our pleats. Man, these pants are just so fantastic. All right. The pants take buttons for braces. So I went with a pair of wool flannel herringbone tweed braces. All right. Our necktie is also a wool flannel necktie. Right. It has a houndstooth pattern with green and a little bit of wine in the pattern as well. So as far as the braces, the necktie, which also the necktie is frayed at the bottom, man. That's just an amazing look here, man. Just an amazing look. But the braces, the necktie, the pants, and the shoes all give you that vibe that you're looking for, right? And then the featured piece, the piece de resistance, is this wonderful spread collared, club collared dress shirt. All right. It is a 17, 36, 37 rounded white club collar. All right. And it is a wonderful Columbia blue base with small navy and white stripes. All right. This particular dress shirt is a custom fit, right? It might even say slim fit. And sometimes there's a difference. Sometimes there's a slight difference. Let me just tell you real quick. Anytime you see custom or slim fit or custom slim fit, which they also tinkered with for a while, I don't know if they still put that stuff out, but anytime you see custom or slim fit, understand that you lose about an inch here, an inch here, and you lose about a half inch to an inch in length. All right. That's whether it's sports shirt or dress shirt. All right. And then with the dress shirt, again, like I stated in the introduction, you have sleeve length, you have neck width. So let it be known, and some of y'all are going to kill me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Ralph Lauren allows for you to try on dress shirts. Okay. Don't let these gentlemen or ladies in these fitting rooms that want to be lazy, don't want to do their job, tell you anything different. You can try on a dress shirt. Yes, absolutely get measured, especially because trust me when I tell you, that's the best way to measure you. And if the person in the fitting room knows how to measure, great. You still want to try it on, all right? You still want to try on a dress shirt. So yes, they have to sit there and take all the pins out, take the plastic out, take the cardboard out. Yes, they do. And if you don't want to buy the shirt, if it doesn't fit, okay, they have to now fold it up and put it back on the shelf properly. But that's their job, right? That's their job. Your job is to find the best fit that you can in a dress shirt, all right? Now, that said, I don't know if you're going to find a club collared, rounded collar dress shirt in any Polo Ralph Lauren factory store, all right? But you can find them in the full retail stores, and you can find them online, all right? But this look is great for, like I said, one of those cold temperature days. Matter of fact, if you have a sports coat that will work, awesome. But you can also give it a little bit different feel and rock a nice, simple, clean, smart looking cardigan. All right. This Pima cotton cardigan, Polo blue label, toenail pony, great look. Finishes this look off, right? Finishes this look off with a little bit of color, right? Gives you another layer, even not, albeit a thin layer, but you know, it works. It's a great look. It's a great vibe for the office or even happy hour. Now for our second look, we feature the French cuff dress shirt. All right. Now, as far as everything else that I've spoken on so far, sleeve length, how to measure it, neck, all of that still applies. But I will tell you that for the ideal look that you want to achieve with a French cuff dress shirt, you want that sleeve length to absolutely be at minimum here, right? At minimum right here. You may even want to come down a little bit, right? And that could make a difference. That could make a difference. Just depends on what your sleeve length is. Because if and or when you put that dress shirt on with a sports coat, you don't want the sleeves to be too long. Obviously, you don't want them to be way down here. You do want it to be a certain length to the point that your cuff link is seen, right? Because what's the point of having a cuff link if don't nobody see it, right? What's the point? That said, this particular look is a multifaceted look, right? I could easily wear this ensemble to a cigar bar, right? And feel perfectly at home. I could add a sports coat or even a suit jacket, something simple, right? Something very simple, something very clean. Navy, camel hair, right? Or a navy blazer with gold buttons works perfectly here, right? I can add a sports coat to this look and go right into the office and be totally comfortable, right? If I did do that, maybe I switch out the neckwear, right? Maybe I go from an ascot to a simple necktie. Maybe I don't, right? Maybe I don't. It just depends on what type of office I work in, right? But this look is clean and it's fun, and let's start at the bottom, all right? I broke out the Denver cap toes, all right? Cognac Denver cap toes, wonderful pair of shoes, all right? Wonderful pair of dress shoes. The LeBron James of dress shoes. All right, let's just call the Denver cap toe what it is. The LeBron James of dress shoes. All right. As far as hosiery is concerned, I went with a pair of Argyle socks. All right, navy based with red and a I'm gonna say a dark or maybe even a medium lime green diamonds. The lime green diamonds are not the bright lime green, right? They have a little more, shall we say, class, right, than a highlighter type lime green. But that said, we just wanted to have a little bit of pop of color. We just wanted to have a little bit of fun with everyone when we, pop that ankle up onto that knee and relax and just kick back. We wanted to give them a little sock action, all right? Scroll up, we have a pair of Ralph Lauren dress slacks, slim fit. They are plaid, but they are plaid with a tonal, right? The entire dress slack is an aviator navy with a little bit of French navy involved in there, right? Our belt is a cognac hued belt. It is a Ralph Lauren purple label belt with the gold RL as our buckle, all right? We can scroll up and see that we have a polo blue label ascot with its yellow base with multiple hues of blue, Columbia, navy, and French design circular patterns on top of the ascot. All right. And then our featured piece. All right. This dress shirt, spread collar, right? Spread collar dress shirt. It is Columbia blue or electric blue, just depending on who you asking. All right. It is a 17 and a half, 36-37 slim fit. All right. 17 and a half, 36-37 slim fit. This dress shirt fits me perfectly. Our cufflinks on this French cuffed beauty is a football player. All right. These are made by Rugby Ralph Lauren. All right. So a conversation piece, right? The cufflinks are a conversation piece if you are wearing this in the office, right? But not to, they're a conversation piece, but they're not inappropriate, right? They're not inappropriate. They're just football players. That's all. That's all. Because we're talking about in office, then of course, when you walk in office, if you're a real man, you have a bag, right? And what's better for what's a better type of bag for the office than a leather messenger satchel, all right? And this particular leather messenger is Rugby Ralph Lauren, all right, in a beautiful Gurkha tan, along with a little bit of brown involved as well. All right. But again, this look is perfect for the office. If you do have to have a sports coat on, you could do a camel sports coat, either in a camel hair sports coat, either in a camel hue or a navy hue. You could do a navy blazer with gold buttons. You could even do the cardigan from Rig 1, all right? The cardigan from Rig 1 will also work with this look as well, all right? It's a little more nuanced to wear a French cuff shirt with a sweater, but I've seen it done before. I've done it before, and it's still a vibe, all right? So don't hesitate to at least try something on in that aspect before you say, I'm not going to do that, right? Because you can pull it off, especially when you're him. Now, our last look is a bona fide spring look, right? It's not for the office unless you're the boss. Otherwise, this look is not for the office, but it's a wonderful spring look. This look can also be for the Easter holiday, right? Whatever you do on Easter, this look also works for that because of the hues, right? Because of the color palette. But this look does feature another designed, plaid, fun, whimsical dress shirt. All right. Let's go ahead and start at the bottom of this look. It's really cool. This is really a Ralph Lauren look, right? This is a print ad. This is a spring in New York City type of vibe, right? Y'all seen the print ads, man. Y'all seen some of those spring print ads, man. A lot of times, and not necessarily specifically to New York, but you just see that where the colors start popping, and Ralph Lauren starts doing different things as far as getting away from the drab monochromatic looks of New York City, right? The leaves start turning back green. The sun is out. Them sun dresses is out. Yeah. So, you know, we as men, we gotta cater to what's going on around us, right? We gotta adapt to our surroundings, right? But like I said, big city, or even if you're talking about vacation spots, right? Like you're talking about maybe Martha's Vineyard, right? You're talking about maybe Nantucket, right? You're talking about maybe Bedford, Montauk Highway. These type of looks are perfect for those type of vibes. This is total spring look with a wonderful suit as our highlight for our awesome dress shirt. Let's start at the bottom. You don't have to go with a shoe this bold, right? You can turn down the look a little bit by going with a simple brown dress shoe, right? But I mean, why not have a little fun, right? If you're gonna do it, right? So we broke out a wonderful pair of wingtips. All right. They do have a gum sole for a little more of a casual look, but man, these chocolate and cream wingtips are just awesome, especially with this type of look. Hosiery, I went with a Kelly green pair of socks with navy chevron going all the way around. Nice yellow polo player. All right, scroll up. Our trousers are suit trousers. All right, they are baggy than a motherfucker. All right, so you know, hey, you may wear this, and trust me, it looks good. I can't do no baggy pants, period. All right, so before I actually put this suit on, I gotta take it to my tailor. All right, but that said, this is a wonderful lightweight wool. All right, a wonderful lightweight wool suit. All right, we went with a simple brown belt. If you scroll up, our sports coat or our suit jacket is obviously the same hue, right? Which is a boating khaki as well as like the pants. All right, this suit jacket has a ticket pocket, and it also has a notched lapel. All right, yeah. All right, two button suit. It is single vented, all right, but it's a wonderful springtime suit as far as not only the hue but the weight. Okay, our featured piece is a state spread collared dress shirt by Polo Blue Label. All right, this bad boy is a 17/36/37. All right, and it's a slim fit. So out of my dress shirts that you've seen here today, this one has the most snug fit to it. but it still fits wonderfully. All right. It still fits wonderfully. Now, if I keep eating these Makita's cookies like I've been doing, this neck ain't gonna fit no more. I'm gonna mess around and choke myself to death when I put on a bow tie. But that said, let's get into this dress shirt. White based. All right. We have Jamaica pink. We have slicker yellow. We have Kelly green. We have a French navy. We have an aviator navy. All right. Beautiful striping, piping inside of this Tattersall style shirt. All right. We went with a Polo Blue Label Oxford bow tie in the Kelly green, and then we threw a Kelly green cashmere crew neck sweater over the shoulders. All right, over the shoulders. And of course, over the shoulders makes the sweater an accessory. All right. But we can absolutely take this sports coat off, put the sweater on over top of our dress shirt, and we can either rock that route or we can put the sports coat back on, right? It does get cooler at night in pretty much every city in the world. So great options here as far as our look. If you can find the perfect spring fedora, right? Spring, summer fedora. So we definitely talking straw. Now, you may find a wool one that's not too heavy. It may work depending on your outside temperatures, but you could definitely go with a straw fedora or even a straw boater. Boy, if you mess around and find you a straw boater with, I don't know, a Kelly green or a pink or even just a navy sash going around it, that's a killer look. All right. That's the perfect springtime look. Like everybody is going to love you. All the women are going to want you to have their baby. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you from experience, bro. I'm just telling you from experience. Every woman is going to want you to have a baby if you find a straw boater to finish this look off. That said, if you don't want to have any new babies, don't go with the straw boater, right? Just get you a nice haircut, whatever you do with your hair, right? But this wonderful dress shirt is perfect for spring and summer suiting because of the whimsicalness of the shirt. Now, again, depending on where you work, maybe you can wear something like this to your job, right? In office or whatever. But typically a dress shirt with this type of styling is going to be more suited for a more relaxed, but yet dress codey type of look. And that's another episode in the books. So what y'all think, man? Dress shirt episode. This might be the first ever dress shirt episode. I think it is. But we had 4 totally different style dress shirts, all right? And various looks, all right? Various looks. What you guys think, man? Are you convinced now, if you weren't before pressing play, that the dress shirt is the big brother or big cousin of the sports shirt, right? Don't get me wrong. I know I have at least 100 sports shirts, right? I know I have at least 100. But I'm just talking about in comparison to fits, maturity level, just how they wear, right? Especially if you get the proper sizing. The dress shirt just little boys the sports shirt, man. It just does. It just does, right? But what do you think? Do you have a closet full of sports shirts and no dress shirts? Or are you a corporate guy and you have more dress shirts than anything, right? Even maybe suiting. let me know in the comments. All right. I don't really have any news to report per se, but what I will tell you, right? What I will tell you is that end of April, right? End of April, early May at the latest, right? I'm not sure which episode. End of April, early May at the latest. I am going to do my first ever collaborative episode. That's right. I'm going to do a collaborative episode. First ever collaborative episode, either end of May. It'll either drop end of April, early May. All right. It will be a Patreon and YouTube episode. It'll drop a couple of days before on Patreon. All right. But the YouTube community will receive that episode as well. All right. I'm really excited because the person that I am doing this episode with is yes, this person is this person is it. All right. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. We're going to do some ensembles, same basic premise, same basic format, but with a wonderful twist, right? To get everybody spring and summer ready. All right. Other than that, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend, man, because we here. Artists paint pictures, haters paint narratives. Y'all have a good one.